are many benefits to having a diverse workforce. Here's a look at some of them and a guide to help you create and manage a multicultural team.
Diversity is that the mosaic of differences that we all bring, that we all of us are diverse in one way or another, whether it's gender, whether it's race, ethnicity, language.
Hamlin Grange is the president and co-founder of DiversaPro, a consulting firm. He says workplace diversity isn't optional anymore.
When you take a look at the world economy today, there are no borders anymore. Large firms, especially in the financial sector, understood this many, many years ago, that in order to compete on a global level, you must start thinking outside your normal borders.
The first step in doing this successfully is to make diversity a core value. Sun Life is one example of a company that's done this. Jackie McMullen is Assistant Vice President of Sun Life's career sales force.
We have to represent the community and the clients that we're serving. And so if we look at the Canadian population, approximately 20% represent different ethnic diversity. And so what we try to do is mirror that.
Take stock of how diverse your organization currently is and set goals.
Ideally, we're working towards approximately 30% of our career sales force to be representing diversity.
Recruiting will be key to boosting diversity, and that usually means changing how you do it.
You got to fish where the fish are. You need to start diversifying where you put those ads, where you advertise. And if you're constantly going to the same sources, the same people, for those people, it's no surprise that you're going to keep getting the same type of individual within your organization.
Sun Life goes one step further and gets involved with a variety of cultural communities.
Attending different ethnic festivals and events that happen at the community level, and this is where they meet people that are looking for new career opportunities.
Grange says companies need to rethink hiring criteria.
Companies sometimes get locked into this, you need to have Canadian experience. Well, what does that mean? Okay? A company that is global, why is Canadian experience so important?
Once you get people in the door, make sure your corporate culture is welcoming and will make them want to stay.
When you bring people with all these different perspectives, different races, different language, different culture, different perspectives, different beliefs, you are going to have certain tensions. So what you want to do is you want to create an environment where everyone feels that they're valued, they're respected.
Make sure the best and the brightest are able to fulfill their potential.
I think a company must make a decision that they need to start looking at succession planning. They need to start taking a look at mentoring programs, reach inside your organization, identifying what they call high potentials and groom people and move them up.
If I look at our top 20 females in the organization, about 2/3 of them actually represent ethnic diversity. So I find that really interesting that some of our most successful women in the organization are actually tied into an ethnic community.
A diversity strategy is something that can work if it's implemented from the top down. Managers have an important role to play.
And if people don't meet diversity objectives, whether it's in hiring and retention, in marketing and sales, they should be held accountable for that.
Implementing and sticking to a diversity strategy involves many steps, but the benefits can make it worthwhile.
One is the increased product sales. So our product is life insurance, health, wealth products, and if you need to have an advisor basically who can represent by language, culture, and things like that to build a relationship in that community. So it gives the company, I guess, more access to larger markets.
Remember, building a multicultural workforce starts with adopting diversity as a core value. Assess how diverse your company currently is and set targets. Adapt the way that you recruit. Be open to international work experience. Create a culturally competent environment. Now, this may include things like succession planning, diversity-focused workshops, training, and mentoring. And hold your managers accountable for meeting your diversity objectives.